since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from the desert. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go. Dragon 60, 70 Timberwolf, Mustang 19.
On 2nd down, Richardson going up top. And that is incomplete.
When that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with it.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He runs with it, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He's a receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
The Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. This one caught by D.J. Sharp. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
16-yard line.
Looking to throw, Richardson. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Return! Captain.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's a 1st down for their running back. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Down the sideline to the 20. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's 1st and goal from there.
1st down. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Driver start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Richardson flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come on.
Richardson to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Buffalo 18.
Richardson. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is good, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. He'll get this out to his running back. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
As they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything creating negative plays is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll try to power ahead to the car. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down, Denver.
Up the middle they go. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Exiting the pocket right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Nick's going to throw for it. Now he'll work his way out right. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14. Will Lutz to kick off.
So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Quarter begins with a run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. 34-yard line. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready, 60 Maverick, 70 Timberwolf.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's across midfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 10-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Gotw touchdown Las Vegas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. Remove the change. First down at the 47.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Pick up with 2 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
17-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchdown. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready? Check.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Ball carried by number 12. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings us
Ready from
second
the
and
22
8.
now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
19. Panther 11. Panther.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Vegas.
This is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
37-yard
Ball
line.
rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
19 tight. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
On 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
32 yards.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Vegas. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Knicks now on 1st and 10. This one's complete to Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. It is 2nd and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Knicks going to look to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now. It's Knicks. He'll take a shot with Mims. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, check that.
A run on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
65 catch, 65.
They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 4 yards. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a nice one there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up the 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And
this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Knicks to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. 2nd and inches. Throwing is Knicks. Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Denver.
From the shotgun, here's Knicks. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the Raiders Saints are going to take over at their own 2.
Mixes pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Ready, break. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk set. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Pass brought in by Chark. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Real cool.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Now fit it.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They finished the season on a high note